Good morning, Montco. I am your host, Teresa Von Paris. Welcome to another inspiring edition of Good Morning, Montco, where we celebrate community, connection, and the power of coming together. Today's show is a special one. We're talking about hope, resilience, and rebuilding. In the wake of Hurricane Melissa, our Caribbean neighbors are facing incredible challenges, and we'll share how you can help support recovery efforts and make a real difference from right here in Montgomery County. Later in the show, we'll sit down with Mary, fresh off an amazing week with Business Women's Week here in Conshohocken, to talk about the highlights, the hard work, and the inspiring stories of women leading with purpose and passion. Then later, we'll hear from Helen May Beatty, president of the Antigua and Barbuda Association of Philadelphia, as they prepare to celebrate their 44th independence anniversary. So grab your coffee, share this stream, and settling because this hour is all about community, compassion, and connection. This is Good Morning Manka, and we'll be right back after some words from one of our
Are you
sponsors.
dealing with estate or loan documents? Perhaps an international business? Welcome to Paris Mobile Notary, your solution for notary services 24/7, 365. At Paris Mobile Notary, we put customer service first, coming to you for all your notary needs, including apostille, authentication, document delivery, I-9 verifications, power of attorney, prenup agreements, affidavit, oath of office, identity verifications, and so much more. We proudly serve the Montgomery County, Bucks, Delaware, Chester, and Philadelphia counties, and we can't wait to work with you. So contact us today for your next signing at www.parismobilenotary.com or call us at 610-825-3300.
Hi, Chris. Good morning. Good
Good morning.
morning.
Good
Thanks for
morning,
being
Helen
here
May. Good
with us
morning,
today.
Teresa. Oh,
Thanks.
fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
Considering what we're going through here in the Caribbean, I appreciate having you here with us today.
Glad to be here.
Chris, just tell us a little bit about who you are and why we're here today.
Sure, I serve as Jamaica's honorary consul here in Philadelphia. And in that role, I'm responsible for all the Jamaicans within the metropolitan area. And I represent our country, the government of Jamaica, here in Philadelphia.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Well, it's no surprise now. It's been in the news about my Hurricane Melissa. She came through Jamaica. She's
Mhm.
now actually on her way here to us in the United States.
Mhm.
So share a little bit about what was done in Jamaica and what's happening there, and how we here in the United States in the diaspora can assist you and the communities there in Jamaica.
Sure, I think as most people know, Hurricane Melissa caused extensive damage, especially in the eastern end of our island. Parishes like St. Elizabeth, parishes like Westmoreland were hit hard. Black River, which is an area close to where my mother grew up and where my grandmother's farm was devastated. Additionally, Westmoreland was also devastated. So we're seeing pictures, we're seeing video of really vast areas of devastation. Our country, our government is going through the process now of trying to clear the roads to get access to these areas that were devastated. And so I know our Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management, along with the Jamaica Defense Force response team, is heading out there trying to clear the roads so they can look to see how people are, as well as deliver well needed supplies to the area. So we're in a area now where it's a question of just getting to these people. In terms of our efforts here in Philadelphia, and our ambassador in Washington, Ambassador Anthony Anderson, has been appointed the point person in terms of relief efforts, relief supplies, getting them to Jamaica. And we have had several meetings with him this week. I have hosted meetings of our Philadelphia team and community leaders, and we have geared up. We were actually prepared because over the weekend we established several drop-off locations, and I'll talk about them in a minute. But we, having been through Hurricane Beryl a year ago, we got started slightly early, and we are prepared. And the the drop-off locations we've established are the Besco Shippers, which is at 5425 Baltimore Avenue, and they're taking donations Monday to Friday, 12 to 4. True United Church at 6201 Old York Road in Philadelphia, they're taking donations Sundays 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. West End New Testament Church of God, 23 West Marshall Street in Norristown, they're taking donations Sundays 11 to 3. And the Norristown Church of God at 329 East Wood Street in Norristown, they're taking donations Sundays 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now, we are working off a list that has been supplied by our Office of our equivalent of FEMA, and there that list has it's a very detailed list, and there are several items that we're pushing for. I know we've gotten at least one generator. We need generators, flashlights, batteries, etc. What we're encouraging people to do is try to stick to the list. I know last year during Hurricane Beryl, we got clothes, for example. We don't want to ship clothes down. Canned goods, we're not collecting canned goods on our end. I know others may, but we're not doing it because we're following the list of the office. So I would say, we appreciate the support. I've gotten a lot of calls from Jamaicans, other Caribbean nationals, as well as Americans really concerned about the welfare of our country. And the outpouring of support has been tremendous. So I'm looking forward to continued support and looking forward to donations. Should point out that financial donations can be sent to a website that has been set up by our government for specifically for this purpose, and that website is supportjamaica.gov.jm. That's supportjamaica.gov.jm. Now we know of some people who would prefer to write a check, and so checks, and if folks want to do cash, can be done at the New Testament Church of God, which is at 935 South 53rd Street. So you can drop off checks, or if it's cash, or in fact, they have a digital setup as well, which can also be used. We used them last year in Hurricane Beryl, and they're very strong administratively, and the funds will then be sent to supportjamaica.gov.jm. So all in all, we're getting the support and we're pushing ahead to. I know a couple of people have been putting together fundraisers around the town. I've been speaking to a couple of people, so we'll provide further information as to when those have been set up. I expect several additional locations. I know in Delaware we're expecting an additional location. I think the address should be finalized today, as well as the other locations within the Philadelphia metropolitan area.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, so that's kind of where we are. It's going to be hard work, but together we can get the relief to Jamaica that they need.
Awesome. And in addition to your support of the needs of the government back home, we're also looking for support in terms of volunteers to get these packaged items packaged and shipped out to Jamaica. And how can one volunteer their time? Do you have a time structure in place?
Well, we've had such a tremendous support in terms of volunteers. I'm not sure that we need additional ones, but if somebody's interested, they can shoot an email to me at Chris, that's CHRIS, at Jamaica Consulate Philadelphia.com.
Right.
Obviously, we always encourage people to volunteer, and it's been tremendous the number of people who have come forward.
All right. Now, if I am in the diaspora and I'm not able to get a hold of my family members, is there anything in place where we can call you with information about maybe missing family members or loved ones?
I would encourage you to email.
Email. Okay.
We have a record of who is asking, because we've had one or two people who have come forward in that regard. And what we've said is we have the name, and as soon as things open up, because as I mentioned, the Jamaica Defense Force and our office that handles disaster preparedness and emergency management. They're moving in and clearing the roads into the areas that are affected,
Awesome.
specifically, St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland. So
Okay.
I would say, it's tough to be patient, I understand, but we want to give them the chance to get in there, and find out who is okay, what do people need, so we can also get supplies in as quickly as we can.
Awesome. Thank you, Chris. So we'll have that information for our listening audience. We'll have the information where you can make donations through the government of Jamaica, and also if you have a check where you can write that check to and have it deposited at the church here in Philadelphia. Christopher, I want to thank you so much for your time here with us. I appreciate it. Please send me information you have coming up, any fundraisers you have, or any
Mhm.
changes in plans, so we can get it out to our community.
Thank you so much for having me on, Teresa. It's really appreciated. We obviously appreciate the support that you have given to our community on this platform, and thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for being with us in the audience. Please stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and hear from one of our sponsors. When we come back, then we'll hear from Miss Mary Weeks about the celebrating women here in Conshohocken. So stay with us. In the meantime, please like and share this live stream. Thank you.
My name is Blaine Pierce. I'm from Norristown, Pennsylvania. Graduate of Delaware State University, sports science major, member of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. We are located in Norristown, Pennsylvania, 1725 Markley Street, in the Astor Shopping Center, right next to the zoo. We handle one-on-one personal training, group and fitness classes, strength and conditioning classes, kickboxing training, boxing training. We also have yoga classes and massage therapy and movement therapy. My passion has always been to help others become their best self, stronger physically and mentally.
Thank you. You're watching Good Morning Montco here. And my guest here with us, joining us now, is Miss Mary Weeks. Miss Mary is with the Conshohocken Business and Professional Women's Group, and they're just getting over celebrating Professional Businesswoman Week here in Conshohocken. Mary, welcome, welcome, welcome. Disclosure: Mary and I serve on the Business and Professional Women Group here in Conshohocken. Mary, thanks for joining me here. Good
You're
morning,
very
Montco.
welcome, and thanks for having me, and good morning, Conchi.
Awesome. So, Mary, you guys have been busy there in Conshohocken. Tell us about your proclamation, a little bit of history about the Business and Professional Women's Group.
Absolutely. Greater Conshohocken BPW is a local organization, and we are part of a statewide organization, and we cover Greater Conshohocken covers our area, specifically, obviously, White Marsh and Greater Conshohocken, but we go out beyond that, and we are very involved in the community, and our local was established in 1949. So we celebrated our 75th anniversary last year. And our BPW organization on the state level was formed in 1919. So we've been around for over 100 years,
Awesome.
helping women. The Business and Professional Women is really a multifaceted organization. We really focus on networking as well as personal and professional development. We offer educational assistance, and we also advocate with our legislators and policymakers on issues that are important to women. So that's just a little bit of history about our organization. As far as Business Women's Week, you mentioned, that was established by our national BPW organization back in 1928, and it has continued on ever since. and various at the national level, various presidents throughout the years have provided proclamations. And this year, our governor, Josh Shapiro, provided a state proclamation. And we were fortunate enough on the local level to have Mayor Aronson and the council provide us with a proclamation on the 15th of October. National Business Women's Week is this year was the 19th through the 25th. And they invited area women businesses as well as BPW members. And our president, Donna Jones, was able to accept the proclamation from Councilwoman Anita Barton. And we had several of our members there that are local business women, including Lisa Nevada, who owns Ibiza, and Amber Schaefer, who owns Rosie's Speech. So it was nice to have some of our members there as well. So that was that. And upcoming in November, we're having our vendor fair.
Yes.
That's going to be on the 15th of November. And it's, as you can see, at the Plymouth Fire Company. Right now, we have 21 vendors that are coming and selling all kinds of good stuff, crafts and travel information. And we will have a little bit of food. We'll have raffles. And it's from 10 to 2. And we are excited to have our vendors there and showcase our women-owned businesses. And that's what we are focusing on for that. And hope everybody comes out and joins us for that day.
Awesome. Now, Mary, do you have vendor tables available, or are you sold out?
We are sold out, actually.
That's awesome. So now we're just waiting for the shoppers to come on and get your shopping done.
Absolutely. Come out for the holidays. You can find all sorts of interesting things to buy for family and friends for the holidays.
Okay. And one of the things that you do with your fundraising efforts is you sponsor a scholarship program at the Colonial School District. Want to talk about that briefly?
Yes. The proceeds from the vendor fair support our community projects, and primarily the monetary donations we provide. We provide a grant to a Plymouth Whitemarsh senior, and we also have provided and will provide a grant to a nursing student that is going to college. And we also, for in-kind, the other thing I want to mention about the vendor fair is obviously with the SNAP program being for food, for being halted in November on the statewide level as well as national, we are doing a non-perishable food collection at the vendor fair. So if anybody is coming out to the fair, we would appreciate any kind of non-perishable donation that you can provide, and that will go to Colonial Neighborhood Council in Conshohocken.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary. Outside of the event coming up on November 15th, do you have any other events coming up?
Yes, one of our fundraisers and just a fun night is in December, we always have our paddle raffle and silent auction. And I know you've gone to that multiple times, so you can comment on it. I just think it's a lot of fun. It's a wonderful night just of camaraderie and friendship, and just being able to enjoy the season with our BPW friends.
It is. And, growing up in the Caribbean, I didn't know what that was. And I also learned what it is. But it's just a fun evening of women getting together and celebrating womanhood and celebrating business. And at the same time, raising some funds to benefit the community. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Mary. Coming up, I have a question for you, Mary. Membership. How does one get involved with BPW? It's what the membership is about, and how do we find that?
Yes, if you are interested, you can email us. You can see our Gmail address down at the bottom of the vendor fair, the conchohockenbpw@gmail.com. And we do have membership brochures we can send out, give you a little bit of information, and we're always there to answer any questions people might have. And our year is a fiscal year. We go from June to July. So starting in December, we would have half year dues for the remainder until June. So if people are interested to see what we're about, it would be fun for them to come join us at our December meeting and maybe join us for a half year and see if we fit what they're looking for.
Yes, yes, that would be awesome. I'm going to share that information also on our website at Good Morning Montco, so you can always check it out there. Mary, thank you so much for being with us here at Good Morning Montco. If you have any news or anything coming up you'd like to share, please send them our way and we will do our best to get it out for you.
Thank you so much. And thank you for having us so we could share, what BPW is about.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care.
You. And congratulations on the proclamations.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And thank you so much for being here with us today. Continue to like and share this video. We're going to take a break to hear from one of our sponsors. And when we come back, we'll be speaking to Miss Helen May-Beatty, President of the Antigua and Barbuda Association, as they prepare to celebrate their 44th independence anniversary. So we'll be right back. Thank you. Mary, thank you for being here with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you dealing with estate or loan documents? Perhaps an international business? Welcome to Paris Mobile Notary, your solution for notary services 24/7, 365. At Paris Mobile Notary, we put customer service first, coming to you for all your notary needs, including apostille, authentication, document delivery, I-9 verifications, power of attorney, prenup agreements, affidavit, oath of office, identity verifications, and so much more. We proudly serve the Montgomery County, Bucks, Delaware, Chester, and Philadelphia counties, and we can't wait to work with you. So contact us today for your next signing at www.parismobilenotary.com or call us at 610-825-3300.
Hi, welcome back. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. We're here at Good Morning Montco. My guest now is Miss Helen May-Beatty. Helen is the president of the Antigua and Barbuda Association. Helen, welcome to Good Morning Montco.
Thank you so much, Theresa. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Helen, and tell us about your association and a little bit about Antigua and Barbuda. I wish I was there now, but I'm here with you.
Okay. So my name is Helen May-Beatty. I'm from Antigua and Barbuda, and my profession, I'm a critical care nurse at Jefferson. I'm also the president of Antigua and Barbuda Association. I wear many hats and do many things, too numerous to mention, actually. But I'm from a little country. Well, I say little, but it might be little, but it's really powerful. It's in the Caribbean. And we brag about Antigua and Barbuda have 366 beaches, along with its fauna, along with its, the people, how beautiful they are. And whoever is listening, if you ever get an opportunity, please take a trip to Antigua. Okay.
Awesome. You should have said 365 beaches, one for every single day of the year.
It's 366 now. They just found a new one. 366.
Awesome.
But Antigua and Barbuda Association is an organization in Philadelphia. We were formed about, say, 8 years ago. And one of the things that we really try to live up to is our mission. And that mission statement is to enhance, empower, and improve the lives of Antiguans and Barbudans and member of the greater Philadelphia community. And we really strive to do that. And we do that in the programs that we have, the many things that we do in the community. We also network with many African and other Caribbean organizations, just like sharing basically same initiative, working together, for one common goal, so we can unite and just help each other. And I think that is so important when you are from any country, but especially when you're here in this diaspora and you work together as, to create a unit type of atmosphere.
Mhm.
Um, our executive body consisted of myself, Dawn Green, Hadassah George, and Barrymore Richards. And what is excited about this week is because the mayor of Philadelphia granted Antigua and Barbuda a proclamation for a week. So our week starts October 26th, which we just had our prayer service. And we had a local icon who came to sing our independence song at our prayer service. And that was totally, totally awesome. Totally awesome. His name is Latumba, and he has a song, Independence, and he sang it, and we were like all excited, and it was just beautiful. To follow up in the week, Monday, we went to feed the homeless. Antigua and Barbuda week, we went to feed the homeless. And on yesterday, we walked on the Schuylkill banks, and that's also an initiative that we do yearly, where we really educate the community about health, and that's very important, in our community. Um, Tomorrow, October 31st, we're having our flag raising at City Hall. Please come out and support if you're able to. And we wrap up the week with Sunday, November 2nd, with a tea party. Now, our tea party is fierce. It's first prize for both men and women. It's just totally awesome. And this is our second annual tea party, and we're having everyone, letting everyone know, please come out and please support. And that's our weekly Antigua and Barbuda week for our proclamation. So that's what we are doing.
Awesome, awesome on the tea party, Helen May.
Mm.
How can one get more information about that? Like, do we have are there tickets for sale, or where is
So
it going to be located?
right, so the tickets for sale. I have tickets, and my number, I'll say it. My number is 610-349-3719, and anyone could call me and to get information, and that would be great. So you could come out and support us. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have information for that too on our website. You can always check it out there at Good Morning Montco /community events. All
Mhm.
right, now Helen May, thank you so much for that. A couple of days ago in Antigua and Barbuda, along with a couple other islands neighboring that, you guys experienced an earthquake. Can you talk about that briefly?
Yes, we the nationals felt the earthquake, but it wasn't a Richter scale of like 3 to 4, so it wasn't damaging.
Okay,
So thankfully and thank God that no major damage happened, and everyone is safe on the island. So
okay,
we're really
awesome.
grateful for that. Yeah.
Okay, great,
Mhm.
great.
Yeah.
Christopher Chaplin was with us earlier. And we're mobilizing there in the Philadelphia area and across the globe to offer support to our Jamaican brothers and sisters. How are you helping that in that effort?
Well, my organization is, as I said, we take our statement very seriously. We do support the community. I'm going to send an email to Chris. I was on the phone when they were talking about the different ways of fundraising.
Mhm.
So we are right up there to help. I'll probably do some volunteering with them. And we're going to contribute to that help because it's a fellow Caribbean island, and all hands on deck. And it's so important that we unite and come together since the island was so devastated. Certain areas of the island was so devastated. Yes, so we are in the mix of that, making sure that we help and making sure that, they can depend upon us.
Right. I
Mhm.
do know, and I am of the firm belief that whatever happens in one Caribbean island affects all of us because of our
Absolutely.
oneness, one love for each other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. Helen, man, thank you for your time. Question: I want before we go about your association. Is it open to just nationals of Antigua, or can it be friends and those of
Well,
us who love Antigua?
well, our executive body is, we try to make it be just nationals, but we're getting ready to have like members, and anyone could be able to join that. But
Okay.
so far, our executive body is just Antiguans, but absolutely, members, anyone could join. Yes.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
I just want to know because I'm a fan of the Caribbean. I'm a diehard Caribbeanite,
Right, right.
so I support everyone. All
Hmm.
right. Well, Helen, man, thank you so much for your time. Let us know when any events you have coming up, and we'll be sure to get it out there for you to the community.
Hmm.
And about your independence tomorrow, independence flag raising ceremony tomorrow, and then after that comes up your tea party on Sunday. Now,
Yes.
now, Helen, May, disclosure, and tell us the truth. We're all British, right?
Right,
Tea parties are very British.
right.
So, and when we hear British the term, we think of the hats and all the fanfare. Is there going to be a hat competition?
It's the hat, it's the gloves, it's the fanfare. It's so British. It's totally British. So that's why it's so unique, because you don't do this often, and when you do it, you'd like, wow, it's so amazing. So it's the whole shebang, the whole thing. That's why
Awesome,
it's
awesome.
so beautiful. And we normally give have first prize. We have three prizes this year. So it's really really, I'm looking forward to it.
All
you
right.
know and one of the things that I didn't talk about, my organization, we do give a scholarship. We do give two scholarship yearly. And it's very important to apply, go on our website and apply for that. Because even though we do give, even though it's not tons and tons of money, that money, every bit helps, and that money comes in very handy. So we're telling people, check our website, apply for the scholarship, because especially in this time, it really could be a great help to individuals who really are in school or trade school, and it really would be beneficial for them to do that.
Okay. Now, is a scholarship only available for freshmen or high school?
It's
Do we get
available
this?
for like you're going to trade school and
Okay.
college. Yes,
Okay.
and
Got it.
college.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And when is the window for applications for that?
So the window normally is, we try to get the scholarship ready by the time the school year starts.
Okay.
So they should apply really early for it. So by the time the school year starts in like September, like that, or August, the scholarship is in, and they know who get the scholarship. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Hmm.
Helen, Helen May, thank you so much for joining us here today. But don't leave me yet. I'm going to share some events we have coming up here in Montgomery County. We have
Hmm.
the flag raising there that's coming up tomorrow. We also have coming up tomorrow is happening here in Norristown is the trunk or treat for the little kids.
Hmm.
Coming out is going to be at the at the Norristown Rec Center, and that goes from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Inviting the family members and to bring the kids out early to take advantage of that. I think that they're also looking for volunteers and donations. There is a link on our website where you can get connected to the form where you can offer your support or volunteer if you'd like to, and that's going to be there at the Good Morning Montco / community events. Another event we have coming up is next Friday. It's our first Friday. It's here in Norristown. It's an initiative to celebrate anything that is going on here in Norristown. We have El Jefe, and then we have Expressive Park. That's going to have an event there for them. So if you're musically inclined, we ask you to come on out and support them. But actually, on the first, also coming up is a gospelorama, and that's happening at the the Heart and Hand Ministries over there in Bethlehem Baptist Church. More information can be found for that on our website at Good Morning Montco Community Events. And then we also have coming up here in On November 8th is the fourth annual Pennsylvania Conference for Notaries. That's going to be held at Temple University. There's still some tickets available. If you are a notary or you know someone who is a notary or someone who wants to become a notary, we ask you to encourage them to come on up for a day of learning, networking, and education, of course, for the notaries. We have they're going to be breakout sessions. Our guest speaker is going to be Eileen Wooder. She's coming out from Phoenix, Arizona. We have the Pennsylvania Notaries Director that's going to be joining us. We have Jim Leonard who's going to be joining us from Philadelphia. He's a recorder there in Philadelphia. And he's going to be speaking specifically to deed fraud protection for notaries. And yeah, it's going to be a fun time. So come on out. Tickets are still available. It's going to be held at Temple University Ambler campus, and it's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Visit our website online. We have lots of events there that are specific to the Montgomery County community. And so we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we hear some final words from Mary, final words from Helen May. So let's share a word from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back on the other side.
Are you dealing with estate or loan documents? Perhaps an international business? Welcome to Paris Mobile Notary, your solution for notary services 24/7, 365. At Paris Mobile Notary, we put customer service first, coming to you for all your notary needs, including apostille, authentication, document delivery, I-9 verifications, power of attorney, prenup agreements, affidavit, oath of office, identity verifications, and so much more. We proudly serve the Montgomery County, Bucks, Delaware, Chester, and Philadelphia counties, and we can't wait to work with you. So contact us today for your next signing at www.parismobilenotary.com or call us at 610-825-3300.
Hey, Mary. Thank you so much for joining us back here. So we're getting ready to close out for the day. Maybe do you have any parting words you'd like to share before we go? You're muted, Mary.
There we go.
Yes.
I just wanted to thank you for having me on your program today and for allowing you to share with your audience what we're about in the Business and Professional Women's Organization. Like I said, it's been a long-standing organization that's there to support women and advocate for women in policies, as well as educational opportunities. So yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary. I appreciate having you here. Thank you so much. Helen, May, any parting words before you leave?
I just want to say also, as Mary said, thank you so much for having me. And, so I can talk about our organization. We're truly grateful. And one thing I needed to say, in case just Antiguans are listening and just anyone in general, I just want to say happy 44th Independence to everyone. Actually, the 1st of November is our Independence Day. So we'll be celebrating that. Yes. So because the weekend comes and we couldn't have it on the weekend. So we did it on Friday, which is the 31st. So, yeah. So thank you again and greatly appreciate. And we're grateful. Thank you.
Thank you. But Helen May, you know what they say. We're Caribbean people. We celebrate everything every day.
Every day. Every single day. I didn't want to say that.
Independence the whole month out.
I didn't want to say it like that, but we do. We really do.
Yes. All right.
But thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for joining me here today.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you in the audience. Thank you for being with us here. Good morning, Montco. If you have an event story or someone that should be here with the story, please let us know at info@moncomedia.com. That's info@moncomedia.com. Or you can visit us online at goodmorningmonco.com anytime. Thank you so much again. for joining me here today. Please continue to like and share this live stream. Appreciate having you all here.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank
you.
you.